What's going down, people? What's going down? We back. Yeah, all right. Gonna learn today. Boy, Stephen Esther is back here with the Better Late Than Never podcast. We back in the building, y'all. One more time. Round of applause, man. The light one. I hit the light drop, but hey. Hit it again, man. Light round of applause, you know? Hit it again. Podcast is brought to you by Spreaker.com. Y'all know we get down. You know? Also, Spotify. Catch this podcast at Spotify. In the podcast section of Spotify, the culture and society section of podcasts, might I add. I'm on Google Podcasts as well. I'm on Amazon. I will be on Apple Podcasts soon. Catch me on YouTube. Stephen Eskridge, that's my YouTube name. My Instagram is Stephen ESKRI. Again, my Instagram is Stephen ESKRI. My Twitter is Stephen Eskridge1. Again, my Twitter account is Stephen Eskridge number 1, y'all. I just feel so great to be back. What the fuck, man? Gunshot. Damn, I feel good to be back, man. It's been a long time coming, man. Been a long time coming. And I want y'all people to know. This shit ain't easy, man. You know, to do this on a consistent basis is not easy. Nothing about it is easy at all. You know, but I appreciate everyone who listens. I had to come back and keep going. You know, I had to get some financial shit in order. I'm pretty sure everyone can relate to those type of things. I know y'all know how that go. If y'all don't know, understand nothing else, y'all understand that. But fuck all that. We back. Let's get to the shits, man. Let's get to the shits. There's a lot of shit going on here that I could address. But mainly y'all know me, sex, sports, relationships, music. In no particular order, we address all of it. Pretty much the cultural shit. But what I'm going to get to today, I'm going to talk about staying in our dating lanes, right? Yes, I said stay in your fucking dating lane, nigga. Yeah! Dark outside, nigga. Stay in your goddamn lane. Get ugly out here. Because, see, a lot of times we don't think we have lanes out here, but we do. And since, oh shit, excuse me. Y'all know what I'm doing. Y'all know how I go. Oh shit. But, and since we love to say stay in our lane a lot of shit, staying in your date lane is about the same. Because everyone is not for everyone, right? So I guess that's the saying, someone for everybody. And yeah, it is. For those who learn to just say, hey, this is where I'm at, and vice versa. Now, I know folks are saying, well, hey, Steve, how can you say that? Opposites always attract, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. But that's in a rare occasion. You know, that's special. Special occasions, special hookups or connections happen all the time. Yes, they do. Is it something I bet my money on? No, I would not. Because, see, what people don't understand is that's just how you end up meeting the person for you. You was in your lane. Majority of the time. Ooh, excuse me. You was in your lane, right? Like, perfect example. I'm going to kick this off with some controversy. Y'all know me. I like to start some shit. Y'all know I like to start some shit. So here we go. You know what I'm saying? Like, we finna get to it. Like me, I'm a 38-year-old bachelor, right? I'll be 38 in November. I don't have any kids right now, right? Now, a lot of people would just say, hey, Steve, what's the issue with that in this universe of everyone has kids, right? And with me, I had some close calls. Shit could have went left. You know, got 2 women pregnant. Just didn't happen, you know. Well, actually, I can say I got 3 women pregnant in my life. I had to scratch that off. Look at y'all saying, look, you fucking up already. Yeah, I healed the bullshit, talking that shit, nigga. Yeah, I know. But seriously, 3 women pregnant, right? 2 abortions, 1 miscarriage, which would have been twins by now. But my point in saying all that is, me being a survivor of sexual circumstances, if you will, and this sex wave going out here, I'm more than happy to not play with that now. So my thing is now more than ever, I'm really scaling back on women with children. Because I've kind of found out that unless there is some type of structure there within that situation, like the woman has, a grandmother or, some type of support somewhere where she can have someone watch the kids for her to have time to date a man. Or just being a single parent dating period is not easy because you need someone to obviously watch your kids, someone you trust, mind you. Which is not always an easy thing to do. It's not. So my point is, I've always come to the conclusion, being on both sides of it, I've dated women with kids, I've dated women without kids. And my overall look at it is, I think people who already have kids and don't want any more, they stay in their lane, right? And then the people who either have or don't have kids but want more, they stay in their lane. They over here. And everybody just rock out how they want to rock out. Now, if y'all want to cross paths, cross lanes, if you will, all right, go for it. But whatever you want is whatever you want, right? You don't want kids, you in this lane. You want some more kids, you're over here. And see, what keeps happening is the lanes keep crossing, but there's no acceptance for whatever the structure is over there in those lanes. It should be. It's no structure, but I say that it actually is. It's consequences, positive and negative, that come with both lanes. And for me, I don't think people want to respect them. Like I've paid for babysitters and everything dealing with women with kids. I've smashed in front of the kids, so to say. They look, hey, DCFS, shut up. Like child abuse, Steve, what the fuck, what? But no, I've been there and did both parts of it, right? No kids, with kids, whatever. Pay for babysitters, smash in front of the kids, all that shit. But regardless of whatever was going on, kids or no kids, Corona good too, y'all. If it was kids or no kids, I always noticed that if the woman didn't have any type of structure, then there was nothing I could do with her anyway. Because in order to get to know someone, you have to have conversation, interaction with each other. You can't do that with kids around. Kids occupy everything. And even the times where it was happening, it wasn't done in the coolest fashion. Kid coming in, interrupting and stuff like that. So, yeah, you learn how to work with it, but let's all be clear. We could all have it our way. Come on. Just you and the girl, y'all babbing out, y'all rock out how y'all rock out, whatever. No kids, no interruptions, whatever. Y'all just, real interaction. So that's why I came up with that, because it's really a big thing out here nowadays. I've run into so many different women with different outlooks on it. Some still have kids at an older age. They might want one, they might not. They meet the right guy, get married, whatever it is. some on the Jordan shit. Well, I ain't gonna say Jordan. And we gotta stop that too, man. We gotta stop associating that shit with Mike. Y'all got Mike fucked up. Talk about fuck them kids. Like, nah. Mike is not saying fuck his kids. No. Not in no shape, form, and fashion. No. And he doesn't say fuck the kids either. But anyway, that's off topic. That's off topic. But it's just this running narrative that, you know, kids are or are not a liability or whatever it is. In the dating world, I think no structure with kids is a liability now. Now, if you have, that's in my personal opinion. Now, if you have kids and you have some type of you have some type of organization, should I say, in that situation, some type of structure, plus support, oh, I'm with you. I'll rock with you, because out of women I dealt with that had kids, but, you know, it was structured. Like the kids running all over the place. You know, y'all can kind of vibe out, smoke a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just have some type of chill time outside of the kids being in the house. So when stuff is like that is structured, cool. Those are some of my best experiences in dealing with women with kids, right? But the ones that didn't have any structure, with them kids, oh boy, it was hell fucking with these motherfuckers. I'm telling you, man, it was nuts. Kids coming looking at me all crazy and shit, you know, asking you for money. I've had all type of shit done, you know. And the first thing I'm saying to myself is, this is what the fuck you get for fucking this bitch, nigga. It's exactly what the fuck you get, nigga. Your bum ass down somewhere, nigga. Be cursing myself out in the middle of looking at shorty as he's asking me for some money. You're just looking at me crazy like, who the fuck is this nigga? He ain't my goddamn daddy. And in my mind, I wanted to say, you goddamn right, I made your daddy, you little fucker, you. Oh, shit. But nah, I can't say that, I know. So I never said it. Never said it. And plus, I love kids. I actually do love kids. You know, I love them when they're actually walking and talking, to be honest with you. Believe it or not. So I do have some type of love for kids, especially as they get older, start developing their own personalities. Because now, when your kids get like that, they can help you help them. That's just how that works. So once your kids help you help them, you know, things become a lot more simpler in a way. As a parent, or as you know, you got more to deal with, but you also got help dealing with it now because your kids are growing. You know, able to do a little bit more for themselves. So with that being said, I always say, hey, it's not that I hate on women with kids. I have to have some type of structure with that, though. I have to make sure she has some type of structure in her life when it comes to that. And she has to be open to that. Open to having some structure, because, you know, I met some people who probably just been used to nothing structured for so long. They don't even understand the opposite side of it. You know, it's just something they've been doing for a while, so it just comes natural. And then when I come in talking about structure, fuck you, nigga. Like, y'all know how that shit go. You know, who is you to judge me? And like, you know, that's another word we got to get rid of too. All this judging. We all judge everything. We judge the clothes we put on our back, who we fuck, who we don't fuck. We judge our friends. We judge everything. What other kids have our kids around? Hell, just got that saying. People judge what type of sitters or people that have, you know, watch their kids while they go to work or something like that. We judge everything. But anyway. We gotta learn that staying in your dating lane is a thing. You know, if you don't want any more kids, or If you don't want to get married, get with someone who's thinking the same way. Because I think what happens a lot of times out here is we run into the opposite so much, and that's where the whole saying of the opposite can attract. I get it. But for the most part, we don't want to stay in the lane that we're already in when we go out here and do what we do. Like I say, people who already have kids, men and women, they should be in one big lane. So they should all be interacting with each other because they all have that common thing. Oh, you had a kid, I had a kid. And, kids can rock out with each other. So y'all eliminated right there. Hey, there goes your leisure time. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all got it. Because your kids get with his kids get with your kids. They gonna occupy each other. They gonna have a blast. That's a great idea, man. Think about it. You don't need daycare. You don't need a sitter. Especially if it's a woman or a guy that you're really trying to, get to know. Can't find a sitter, all right. And you pull up with your kids. Damn it, he pull up with his. Kids, whatever the fuck. Y'all pull up because check it out. Y'all get together. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be that. Y'all got to deal with each other. Y'all are. So once that really happens, excuse me, I think it'll make things a lot smoother. And would it be awkward? Nah, not really. Because like I said, your kids are going to be playing with each other and they're going to eliminate stuff. But you have to maybe watch them a little bit here and there. Yeah, but both of y'all will be, and then now your kids and the other person's kids, they see y'all interacting with each other. And the kids is the common denominator in a lot of this shit. So the kids either going to like the idea of it or they're not going to like the idea of it. Because here's the deal breaker. We all know. You could love a guy or love a woman, all that, but the kids ain't rocking with it. 9 times out of 10, y'all ain't going to fuck with it because them are your kids. Like, you're going to have your kids around something comfortable. Mad comfortable. So regardless of whatever it is, you're going to have your kids around someone or something or a situation that's comfortable for them. You ain't going to put them around nothing uncomfortable. That's just not going to. So the kids get the first stab at saying, hey, I like this. You guys should keep this going. Or no, I don't like this. You all should not keep this shit going. It just really goes from there, basically. But I really think that should be starting to be a thing. If it's not already being done. I'm pretty sure it's been done somewhere. But I just mean it should be a routine of things. At some point. Even if you don't start off that way. But if that comes up an issue, like people with kids, if he got some and she got some, whatever the case is, it's like that should be a thing. Because now both y'all have that in common. And that's just why I said, on the flip side of things, both sides should stay in their lane. Now, people who don't have kids, obviously you wouldn't have those problems. We rock out, vice versa, or whatever. It's all good. It's definitely all good. So, everyone ends up happy, basically. That's pretty much how I look at it. Everyone ends up happy. And I just think more so now than ever in this day and time, that should be a thing. Opposites. Opposites are going to always attract. I get it. I definitely get it. But it's a lane for everything. And if most people don't want to stay in a lane because it's almost like they don't want what does not want them. Well, no, they don't. They want what doesn't want them. Correct myself. Shit. You know what I mean? Like, they're chasing, like, okay, if I don't have any kids, women with kids want me. They always say they want a man with kids because they have their kids. Or the guys can say the same thing, flip, vice versa, whatever. So that's one of the reasons why opposites do attract. I understand it. But also a like should attract a like just as much. And it does. So if it's not already turned up, I think it should stay that way. I think it should keep going. Same thing for people who don't want any kids. It's a lane for them too. They get over here another lane. So you got the lane with no kids, the lane that does want kids, and then the lane that's maybe thinking about it. Might want some, they might not. But regardless, it's this lane for everything. Big lane for everything. So it shouldn't even matter really. Definitely shouldn't matter. Vice versa, you'll be fine. They'll be fine. But y'all stay in y'all own lane. I think we all should do that as far as dating goes. Unless you're prepared to deal with what comes with going outside your lane. And that's my thing. We want to go outside our lane, but don't want to deal with certain shit. And it's like, hey, this is the type of shit you deal with when you go outside your lane. When I'm a person with no kids and I go mess around with women who have kids, now I got some shit to deal with that I might not want to deal with. Might not be used to it, whatever it is. But if I'm going to choose to do that, I have to adapt myself. It's like anything else. It's about adaptation. And a lot of us don't want to adapt to certain shit, but we still want to have our, cake, ice cream, and whatever the fuck. You know how it go. But regardless, I think really all should just stay in our lane, though. Like, if you're a person who doesn't have a great sense of humor, don't fuck with people who got like high energy and stuff like that. You need somebody probably a little laid back like you. Because that's what's going to attract most of the time. You ain't going to have nobody turned up and all full of energy and everything else. They might make you feel bad. Man or woman, shit. Or not even bad. Just how you feeling like, damn, reminding you of what you are and are not. So we really have to watch ourselves with that. Because most people just don't understand it's okay to stay in your dating lane. It's okay to say, hey, this is where I'm at, and this is the caliber of people I'm going to attract, and these are the type of people I'm going to try myself out with. Because that's really all we doing out here is to try out. Nothing is etched in stone that it's going to work. Nothing says, hey, this is going to work. It is not. All we can do is try and hope for the best outcome. Ooh, excuse me. Damn beer. That's all we can do out here, though. People just try. And I think it's too many scenarios where opposite sides intertwine, and it doesn't have to be that way. Like for the people who already have kids, you guys shouldn't even be in the space of people who want kids, want more kids. Y'all shouldn't be sharing the same space. Yeah, motherfucker, I said it. Goddamn right. Another gunshot. I said it. Yes. Because we gonna look at shit totally different. Total different outlook on life. Oh, Steve, that's isolation. That's segregation. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying should be in the same room necessarily, but hell, shit. Not in the same dating room. Because ain't nothing to talk about. Shit. Y'all want the opposite shit. She don't want no more kids. You might want some more. Or you don't want no more kids. She might want some more. But when it already starts off, hey, and don't give me, I don't want to hear that shit too. Oh, shit can change, Steve. You never know. People get together. Yeah, I know, motherfucker. But we still talking about majority of the time. Especially if both sides might have big kids. Like if both y'all got teenagers, ooh, y'all motherfuckers got to be in love to have another one. Oh my goodness, goddamn. Come on, man. Shit, if y'all got teenage kids and y'all have another one, oh man, y'all was in love for real. Shit. Come on, man, yeah, that's my flaw, man. Y'all motherfuckers in love. Y'all got teenagers. And you still popping out shit? You still planning and she still popping out? Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all in love. In love with lust, whatever. Y'all in something together. But y'all enjoy it. Y'all have to enjoy each other. In some form of capacity. That's what I've always said. I don't care nobody say. So y'all enjoy that. But still, just sticking to my point though. Whichever side feels like whatever, that's the side you stay on. Don't try to bring nobody who don't want kids on the opposite side for the most part. If they want to come to that side they own, all right, okay. That's on them now. But people, when they come to the opposite side, they have to respect the parameters and the boundaries on the other side. Because there's always boundaries, limitations, whatever word you want to use. It's like that on the opposite side of wherever you are. Wherever you stand at. Whether you want more kids or don't want any more kids. There's boundaries and limits on that opposite side, always. So we have to learn as people to stay in our lane. And if we're going to cross over, you got to deal with come with that. And a lot of us don't like it like that. Oh, excuse me. Who do we eat? Being as it may be, though, that does not stop us from trying anyway. That don't stop us. It don't stop us at all. Because we still try to get the opposite to us. And it's almost like, okay, it's cool, but just understand it's going to be a lot more work than the average. It's going to be a lot more work. So both sides have to understand that. And make sacrifices, whatever the case is, small or big, but yeah. But I ain't ever going to tell nobody to sacrifice for me if they don't want to. I ain't ever been like that. Nah, you ain't got to sacrifice nothing. Especially if you don't want to do it. If you really don't want to do it, then it's like, shit, I'm not going to make you. I'm not in the business of making nobody do anything. And I think that's what's happening a lot out here too. You know, opposite sides, whoever it be, the man or woman, they are getting pressed by the opposite side to roll with and do certain shit, and it's like that's not even them. Definitely, just happened to be, things out here just getting a lot very wild when it comes to these type of situations. And I definitely said, I'm like, hey, we gotta come and get this shit off real quick. That's all. Just want to talk a little shit about that. Because I really just say, hey, if we all stay at our dating lane and stop trying to change people and make them out to be what we want them to be and just accept them for more of what it is. Just on that type of thing. I ain't talking about nothing else. I'm saying that's just the first part, that right there. Kids, no kids, that's a big thing. Going forward, that's a huge thing. So it should also be, definitely, a deal breaker, for either side that's not on the same page with it. I can see that. Oh man, it's just I had to just take a moment too. I was thinking about some shit. It's nuts out here, people. It's nuts. I definitely had to take time to think about it though, just for a quick little sec. Like, god damn it, like. But seriously though, y'all, if we really just almost, like I even about to say, accept people for who they are, accept what they want and don't want for what it is. And like I said, if they want to sway over and switch that up for the sake of you, then they'll do it. If not, they don't want you like that. So hey, it is what it is, you know. And before I get up out of here too, it's the same thing about long distance relationships and all that type of stuff. Like if you don't stay with anyone, if you don't stay around someone within like a half hour to maybe 40 minutes apart from each other, maybe. To me, y'all ain't got no business dating, man. Y'all got to drive an hour to see each other every single time. Nah. Not if there's no spend a night at that point. You know, I'm not gonna have anyone drive my place and they're like an hour away maybe, and then I'm gonna tell them to jump right back up. Even if they wanted to, I'm like, nah. Especially we've been drinking too. Nah, nope, not gonna happen. And so it's the same thing here today at Clark. It's the same, you know, not, man. Here at man, it's, you know, it's crazy because I think about it so much. It's just like, whoa. I can't believe the fact that the opposite sides really still come together like that at certain times, you know. Like I meant to say out here on Clark. I meant to say out here on Clark and Deming today while I was at work, working up north. Cause I do my security thing on the side. I think I mentioned that in one of my podcasts to y'all. But if I didn't, yeah, I do my security, you know, with this as well. But I was on Clark and Deming today here in Chicago area and just walking outside and just, oh boy, there's nice women after nice women after nice women. But first thing I'm telling myself is how many do they have and do they want another one? Like, it's so many things that run through my mind as a single or as a bachelor without kids. You know, it's almost, I feel like sometimes I've survived the fucking war. And it's almost like, damn, it's only a few of us out here. But there's so many more that not died off, but, you know, you want to say God got, whatever the case is, whatever. You know, it's almost like, hey, you out, you great, you lit. Now that, no one cares. I'm like, all right, back to square one. So it's definitely a lot out here. You know, but I really just still say, hey, you know, accept people for who they are, who they not going to be, who they not trying to be. Stay in your lane with it. The person, they might switch up, might not. You know, just had to really throw that out there though. You know, women rocking a lot of hats. They man, like I say, that could be one of my things. I don't do women with hats, and like it's always something, always. So. But yeah, I had to come in and let that off my chest real quick. I had to do it real quick just to get back in the rhythm of things, that's all. I ain't gonna start shooting from 30 yet, man. I ain't ready to shoot from 30 yet. It's my first one back. Oh, but when I start shooting, oh boy, y'all gonna know. Y'all gonna know. You know, but like I said, I had to come and get that off my chest real quick. Just saying, hey, you know, can we all just stay in our dating lane? You know, if you want opposite, then accept what comes with opposite. Respect that. But if you don't want to take what comes with opposite, then stay in your lane. Don't go opposite. That's it. It's that simple. It's really that simple. You don't want any more kids, don't fuck with a person who want kids. If you want kids, don't fuck with a person who don't want kids. It's simple. You got to stop trying to make people out to be what we want them to be, including myself. Yeah. said that. I definitely said that. We have to chill that out. You know, people are who they are, and they are at where they at. And if you don't have any kids out here, shout out to you. If you have kids, shout out to you. But shout out to anyone who just says, hey, I'm going to stay in my lane. So whatever side I'm on, I'm going to stay on that side. You know, if you're on the side with kids, stay on the side with kids. Fuck them motherfuckers who got kids. If you're on the side without kids, you want some, fuck them motherfuckers who say they want kids. If you don't want none, obviously you fuck the motherfuckers who say fuck them kids. You just keep on saying fuck them kids. What's wrong with you, man? Oh my goodness. But yeah, I had to come in and get that off my chest, though. That's all real quick now. I'm gonna elaborate on this shit some more, but I had to get that off real quick. You know, so don't forget about it here. Got some more business to handle. Better coming in and chime in on that real quick. And I'm gonna talk about it more in another pod, along with another subject. I'm gonna bring it back up. You know, that's what we're bringing back up. So I'm getting out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all for listening. Shout out to anyone who's listening. Catch this podcast on Spreaker.com. Catch it also on Google Podcasts. I'm on SoundCloud at Steven Eskridge. I'm on Spotify Podcast at Steven Eskridge. My YouTube channel, Steven Eskridge. My Instagram, Steven ESKRI. Again, my Instagram is Steven ESKRI. My Twitter is Steven Eskridge1. Again, my Twitter is Steven Eskridge1. And you can also catch me on Podcast Addict as well. It's another one I'm on. And I'm just out here. You know, I'm back out here now. And I ain't going nowhere because we got a lot of shit to elaborate on. I'm going to definitely catch up on. I'm going to just be as consistent as I probably have ever been now with this. So anyone who's listening, I appreciate you. Appreciate you highly. Disagreements are a beautiful thing, people. It's not the worst in the world. It's okay to disagree. That's really how I'm starting in my pod a lot. Disagreements are beautiful because if nothing else, you learn something from each other. Even if you don't agree on how to go about it, you all still can learn something from each other. Disagreements are beautiful, so there's nothing wrong with disagreeing. It's okay to agree to disagree. It's perfectly fine. You know, so with that being said, I'm getting out of here. Your boy Steve Eskridge, Better Late Than Never Podcast. I love y'all for listening. Whoever the fuck is listening, peace!